there, welcome back to my channel. My name is SKYMAN Universe, and quote of the day. The Polynesian spa. But every video, if you just put in the comments quote of the day and put anything Star Wars related, top like quote, I'll do it at the start of the video in the style of whoever says it. But today we're going to be watching and reacting to Bad Batch episode 11, The Devil's Triangle. Deal. Now, they've just broken away from Sid and Mika saved them from their debt. So this sort of leaves it open to opportunities again. So whoever the devil is referring to, I feel like it's one of the bad guys from the past. I don't know if it's something to do with Kaminoans or something like that, but I have literally no idea what that means and who that is. So this is what I've said throughout, like, it would be good to be able to speculate at this point, just have some sort of teaser at the end of the episode, at the last bit of the credits, so we could look forward to it for this episode, so we could talk about it right now and get excited for what's coming. But like I said, all of the episodes at the moment seem really rounded off and complete, so there's nothing really to look forward to at the end. So I have no idea what's going on. Amika's obviously coming on an adventure. She's kind of been initiated in the last one by Hunter. I've sort of had enough of wanting Crosshair to come back, because at the moment he's not coming back, unless this is the episode he comes back then. But yeah, really no idea at the moment what to expect. I'm just hoping for some sort of amazing reaction and surprises like always. So let's jump straight in. Come on, come on, come on. Why can't we skip that bit? Nearly got it. Ryloth. I think it's Ryloth. A very well built up Ryloth there, Twi'leks. Right. Is that Crosshairs straight away? After what I said, I didn't care about Crosshairs that much.
I have a visual.
Jobs to your citizens. They seem troubled by our...
He is the prequel. And he knew it would be an Anakin. In fact, she's dressed just like Syndulla. What's it? It's obviously her parents. And obviously that's her dad.
Everything all right, General?
I should be content the war's over. But
Hey, Bob, I'm confused.
Ryloth is safe, Jam. This is what you fought for.
Hey? Why is he good?
Thanks to the general
And he's got his helmet off.
the Empire has offered its valiant clone army to protect and defend.
So they want to go to war then. And fight. War.
Clone army, we would not be here today if it wasn't for them.
Very
They fought
true.
with us. They fought for us.
That's basically what the other guy just said. What you thinking, Crosshairs?
What a shame your daughter is not here to share in this.
You know where she is. He knows. She knows. We know. I thought they was going to have separate governors for every planet though.
Anything suspicious yet? Let me take a look. Murray,
They're so good. That's so good.
this is only the first we can
It just felt so natural that we saw Chopper. That's so good. I love that. In Clone Wars style, both of them. And she's got her accent as well. That's really good. I love that. It's touching. I didn't think I'd want to see Rebels in here, but it turns out I do. Dave Filoni knows what I want. It'd be awesome if they like get the ghost in this one. Hello. I thought Hera was a bit older looking, but she's
Sorry
really
about this,
young.
General.
It won't. Thank you, Hauser.
I don't get it. Why is that guy acting so nice? All the clones seem nice. I thought they're meant to be terrifying at the moment. Just,
We didn't do anything wrong.
I wonder if we see the
Imperial
crest.
refinery
Why?
is
Oh my god!
Hera, you know that.
What the hell? It's like everything I'm saying, and then it just appears. There it is, the crashed Y-wing,
Now,
which
tell me what you
Chopper
saw.
was in. That's so good. I just love those attentions to detail. That's really good. In fact,
See this through.
he's such a useless senator.
Please excuse me. There's a matter I must address.
I wouldn't trust them.
I hear go.
Can accept? Then what?
You're screwed, basically. And you'll be working in that mine. Oh my goodness, I just forgot we haven't actually seen Bad Batch yet. Uh-oh. I was really hoping we would see an Imperial Star Destroyer then,
really.
but
Now
not
ease
yet.
off on the-
They got rid of all those
Take off the
Venator
landings,
classes, so I
not
do wonder where they are. It's Bad Batch. Sidebar's longest introduction. 2 characters.
Gobi, Sid sent us. Along with 3.
Oh god, they're gonna have a kid moment.
What type of ship is this?
A modified op. So you're a pilot?
One day.
You will be, kid.
Come on.
You'll
I'll
be
show
very
you my
good
favorite part of the
pilot.
ship. I thought you were in trouble. Isn't that why we're here?
Checkmate.
Back.
Now Crosshairs just turns up.
Make a new friend.
Forget Crosshairs.
Kind of strange.
Send the Bad Batch down, let them do their thing. It's kind of cool that it's actually just focused on the Twi'leks. It's like the first episode they've sort of branched away. It feels so like a Clone Wars episode. I love it. It's
If takeoffs and landings are all the
keeps all the characters interesting.
more reason to teach.
It's my man Crosshairs. No, it's just a scope. Sights. Whoops. My predictions. Hera takes the ship, escapes, and all the others don't
What
make
do
it.
we do?
Nice. Pre-AT-OT dudes.
So she's only a child.
She is an insurgent. Take them
He
away.
must have had his inhibitor chip removed.
Chapel, let's go.
Jump out. Blue group, red group. Everybody this way. Just. Surprise. See, why didn't she just shoot him? He could just wake up within 2 minutes. It's not the clone who rescued Hera.
Tha's time will come, but not this way.
I think the food will do it.
For playing your part, Senator.
Oh dear, he's finally gone. Oh, I felt like there's going to be a Mando on it. Well, I've got to say it. I really liked that episode. I just liked the idea which they just separated a bit. And I swear I said this as well at the end of one of the last videos, that they sort of branch out. The Clone Wars had that thing where they focused on someone, focused on someone else, and focused on someone else. And that's exactly what has happened here today. It's just been all about the Twi'leks, and of course Hera, which was just such a great surprise. Like, I wish I didn't have a mouthful of food whilst I was watching that. I didn't think she would be added in, or any of the rebels, but at the moment we've had Kanan and Hera. So it's been really nice and sort of touches in there to see them in their very early days, and the fact they added the Y-Wing in there as well. That little bit of attention to detail from Dave Filoni is great. I love that sort of stuff. I've always found Ryloth an interesting planet, and to see how the Empire sort of gradually takes over. There seems to be a lot of political minds at play at the moment. That's juicy stuff. Like, so many people didn't like The Phantom Menace because of the politics and things like that. I love Star Wars politics. I love how they go about doing things. I love how they're all corrupt, and how it's sort of merging to the Empire, and people changing their minds from the Republic to the Empire, and seeing which way people swing. I find that really interesting. And I would quite happily have an episode where it's just in the Senate chambers with the Emperor listing out or barking out a load of orders. That would be so awesome, and I would enjoy that as well so much. But the fact that this one was just showing the beginnings of the Empire's takeover on Ryloth, and the fact they've got their mind there as well, and the fact that it seems like it's going to continue on to another episode which is related to that, but at least I hope they do. I feel like it's been left open now, so it's left open to speculate and talk about what might happen, and whether they call the help of Bad Batch to try and do something and liberate Ryloth a little bit. I don't know, or turn it into rebellion or something, whatever's going on there. It would be cool to see if Bad Batch are called in to help with the fight. That would be really good. But I almost want to see Hera and Chopper, see which ship they select and where they fly off, or how she acquires the ghost even. I mean, if there's a ship which Bad Batch sort of guides her towards, I mean, that'd be awesome. Just those like little moments, I think it'd be quite emotional. I not so long ago watched all of the Rebels, and like I really do love Rebels. There's so much to love about it. It just feels a little bit like Disney-ish, and I still prefer 10 times more the Clone Wars style. I think that just suits these shows 10 times better. It was interesting, different, but I still like the way this looks and how Hera looks in this and how Chopper looks in this. But there was something about Rebels which, I don't know, it didn't make it seem like there was much there. Like there was a couple of stormtroopers here and a couple of Empire people there, and it never felt that big to me, even the big so-called battles. But then compare that to Clone Wars, it was always like full, massive starship battles and armies and this and that and everything included. So I don't know how Bad Batch is gonna, if they start doing the wars and things, if it's gonna sort of swing in the Rebels, like a couple people, here dotted here and there, or if it's going to be full-on full-scale Clone Wars, like massive wars, armies and things like that. That would be really good, like large forces fighting each other. But I think that's probably to look forward to in the next episode. I think something's got, if it is going back to Ryloth, which I hope it does, something's got to happen there. Like the start of the fighting, acquire guns, Bad Batch come in to kick ass and blow up the mine or something. But like I should really know the state of Ryloth at this point, but I don't, and I don't really know what happens to Ryloth at this point either. But being one of my favourite planets, and I love the Twi'leks, then, except in that Mandalorian episode, that was a great episode for me, and I've really enjoyed it. The fact that Bad Batch just came in, did their little thing, it made me, I don't know why, it just made me feel more endearing towards the Bad Batch, like a nostalgic kind of thing when I saw them, and it's only been like half an episode, but it was good that they were used in that way, so they're still connected, but they focused on something else, which makes the galaxy feel even bigger and wider, and it's that expansive thing which I like. This is what I like about so much with the prequels, is there's so much expansive work, and comparison to that with the sequels, everything was so close and it didn't feel like anything was happening except those few characters, and that was just it in the universe, and everything felt really small. And this is what I love, is that alien planets are explored, and with the combination of the Empire taking over and doing their thing, being manipulative and sort of working their way around and tricking people. That's kind of what I like. That's kind of what I like with the Empire, because this is all basically Palpatine's doing and how he wants things to be done. So for me, that was really great. See, I didn't even say about saving Crosshairs apart from now. But I feel like maybe in the future that might happen, but I don't think that's going to happen now. I think he's been used to affect quite a lot now to the advantage of the Empire, so he's quite integral to their scheme. Whatever they're scheming and planning, Crosshairs is quite important to that. I don't think the saving of Crosshairs is of top priority at the moment for this show. I believe if that was going to take place, it's at the point where they probably realise that the clones are going to be redundant, they're just irrelevant, and they've decided to go full on stormtroopers. And then obviously looking at Crosshairs and thinking, well, you're a clone and maybe there's defects, and oh my god, that'd be so great if the inhibitor chip worked and did its job for Order 66, but then later on there's like a malfunction across all of them, and then they start turning into clones again. Oh my god, that would be amazing. That means like Crosshairs sort of changes, and the Kaminoans are just completely wiped out by the Empire because they're so pissed with what they've done, and they get immediate stormtroopers in. Oh my god, that would be amazing. What an amazing story. Sometimes I feel like I should be working Lucasfilm. But yeah, that was a really great episode. What was your favourite bit in there? I mean, it probably was Hera moment, right? I love the fact that they went there. It was great that they showed up, and Chopper as well. But I like the whole scenario thing with the Empire. Hopefully you do too, because that's what I want to see more of. But anyway, until next week, I hope you enjoyed this reaction and review and watching. Take care of yourself, and remember, and don't forget to leave your Star Wars quote in the comments. The Force will be with you always.